Hey, it's Pupmeister, and today we're going to be looking at how to make a super easy turtle or scute farm. And the thing I like about this is it's a slightly different look than a lot of the other turtle farms out there, and it's a lot easier to put together as well. And it allows the adult turtles to go back out into the water and come back as they wish. You're not trapping anything. So with all that, I think this is the perfect farm to make because it's so easy. So what is the first step? Well, the first step is to find a beach with turtles on it already, because this is their home beach. They will always come back here. If you try to get them to go to another beach somewhere, they may not even lay eggs. They usually only want to lay eggs on their home beach. They're always going to come back to this one. So you want to find a beach where they're already there so that they will always come back to this one. Step 2 is putting a fence around it so that, at the moment anyway, you trap the turtles in here so you can breed them and get lots of eggs going. Just before we head over and fence these guys in, I just thought I would let you see what we need for this build. For what I'm going to do, this is what you need, but you can make it smaller if you don't have so many items, or you can make it super big if you like. So 36 fence posts, 5 hoppers, 1 chest, 1 piece of carpet, 14 torches, 41 planks, can be any kind, 1 stair, 19 oak slabs, and a pair of shears, which of course are 2 iron ingots. Okay, so I fenced in my little buddies here. To make it easier for you, if you need to kind of get them more to the center, because for me they were all off at the edges, take your shears and go grab yourself some seagrass, and you're basically just taking your shears, left clicking, and just hitting all the seagrass just like that, and they will float up to the surface, as you can see, and you can grab them all up here. So once you have the seagrass is what we're going to use when we start breeding the turtles. But just like cows, if you have wheat, they will follow you. So you can use the seagrass to bring them into the center. And I have made basically a 5x5 area inside, which is 7x7, and that gives you a great area for them to lay their eggs, because they need a good amount of space to lay their eggs. I wouldn't go any further back than this, because if you're too far back, when the little turtles hatch, they may not make it all the way over to the water. So I wouldn't go any more than this. So let's start on the next phase. Okay, now we want to look at the front of the farm that goes into the water. So in between, not the edge posts, but in between here, so we've got 5. You can make it 4. I wouldn't go any shorter than 4 though, because they need some room to do their dirt dance when they're digging. And you can do it smaller, but it'll take longer for them to lay their eggs. So I would recommend no shorter than 4, but you could do 3 if you really wanted to. But today we're doing 5. So right off the edge here, between the 2 end posts, you wanted to drop 2. Okay, so just like that, and then the next one needs to drop 3, so 1 lower, basically. We'll get rid of that. Okay, so just like that. And if you want to balance things off a little bit, you can. So the first one drops 2, and the next one goes down a 3rd level. Just like that. So now that we're this far, you want to line up with your edge and go 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. And again on the other side here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then just connect them this way. Just like that. And that is the beginning of the turtle farm. Okay, so now we want to go down below and fill in the walls so that the little turtles do not escape. And you want to go 2 down. Just like this. And you can leave this little space open. We're going to need to fill in the extra here. I'm going to use sandstone just because it matches. And just like that. And then just for the heck of it, I'll put some there too. And then we want to come over to the other side. Now you can either use, I know we're using stairs here, and you want to just put them in like that. And then we're going to put the chest here. Just like that. So, if you don't want the stairs here, you could just use a full block and use a barrel. It works exactly the same way, but of course you don't have to worry about it being able to open up. Now you want to come down here and put in your hoppers. Just crouch and hit it just like that. And don't worry about the air pocket shown here. The hoppers don't waterlog, so that's the way they are. And then just keep connecting all the way, just like that, until you have the 5 in. Okay? Now you want to take, I'll use my cobblestone, but you can use dirt, you can use more planks, you can use whatever you like, and you just need to use temporary blocks because this is not going to last very long. We're going to take them out right away pretty much. And just come up like this, and you want to fill this in the top 2 layers like that. And then here you want to make a 3rd layer like that. Okay? And now we take them back out. Very temporary. We can take all this out, just like this. All right, and as you can see, you now have a waterfall or a cascading effect with the water, and that will bring all your baby turtles down to where your hoppers are. So now you want to take your slabs and place them right over the hoppers, just like that. And you can see it nicely comes right to there. So the next thing we want to do is come on down here, and you can use either more planks or whatever you like. I'm using the sandstone just because it matches. And I'm going to put this down here so that the baby turtles do not get stuck under the hoppers, because that is quite possible. And you can see the water nicely pushes everything on top. And now we want to take our fence and go all the way up the sides, just like that. Just like that. and then grab your oak slabs, and they're going to go right on top here and bring it all the way over to there. Okay? So once we have that done, just throw another slab in here and here. That's where we're going to put some of the torches just to help light this up. And another there, and there. And you can basically go every two, all the way across. So right there, there. And then for the middle, we'll put that back down there. And then a couple more torches here. The last thing you want is a zombie spawning in here, because zombies, for whatever reason, absolutely hate turtle eggs, and they will stomp on them and destroy them on you. So you do not want any kind of zombies spawning in here, or anything else for that matter. So the next step you want to do is just put some slabs in at the top here, and what that's going to do is allow the adult turtles to go back out into the water. They will be able to make this and go out, whereas the baby turtles will go down. Okay? And that way you'll have freedom of your turtles, and some can come in, some can go out, whatever they like. They may even stay in here, you never know. So the next thing you want to do, if you haven't already, is you want to go down and you want to get as much seagrass as you can. Because now we're going to start breeding the turtles. So we need lots of seagrass. Make sure, of course, you're using your shears. And we got lots of seagrass floating in the water here. All right, so we have tons of seagrass. All you need to do is right-click on the turtles and get them going. And there he is. He's already digging into the sand. Or should I say she is digging in the sand, and they are getting ready to lay their eggs. And it looks like they already have. So they can lay, of course, between 1 and 4 eggs. And it looks like our first one is 4. So the thing about turtles is you can get them into breeding mode right away again. And away they go. And they've laid another 4 eggs, which is great. And it looks like the other one's laying again. Perfect. Look at that, all kinds of eggs happening already. And they're interested in the seagrass again. So, letting them get to their ways. So once you have a bunch of eggs happening, like we do here, you can actually take these middle fences away and allow them to go back into the sea. Now they may not even use this. They may stay here like I mentioned before, or they may just swim around in here or hang out here. Some turtles may come in, these might go out, you never know what's going to happen. But you want these to hatch and start swimming and going in here. So we'll just wait until some of that starts happening, and we will continue at that time. The little baby turtles have started to hatch, as you can see, and they're making their way to the water. Got a couple already swimming around down there. So the farm is underway. Look how cute those little baby turtles are. So our turtles have been multiplying. The eggs have been multiplying. And as you can see, there's all kinds of little baby turtles in there. So the question becomes, how do you get scute? Are the baby turtles dying down there and dropping scute? Well, the answer is you get scute when a baby turtle turns into an adult turtle. So if you feed it grass, you should be able to make it grow up much faster. So the trick is getting one of these guys to stand still long enough to feed him. Okay, so we're gonna keep an eye on this guy. There we go. So he just became an adult, and I just picked up some scute from him when he did. Okay? So that's basically what's happening here. The babies are all turning to adults, which is why we have so many adults now. As you can see, the adults are always welcome to zoom back out to sea. I have one other hack for you. As you can tell, some eggs are more cracked than others. For example, these look pretty much brand new. Here, I'll just do this one. If you have an axe or something that has silk touch on it, you can take that turtle egg up and you can look for something that is much more ready to hatch. Like, for example, this group here. And you can add the egg to that group. Oops, was I standing on that? My bad. You can add that egg to this group, and now notice that it is ready to hatch along with this. So when you add an egg to a group, it matches the cracks to the group you're adding it to. So that's one way to speed up your egg cracking as well. So that's all you need to know about the turtle or scute farm. Why would you want scute? Well, as you can see, when that baby turtle I was feeding turned into adult, it created a new recipe for a turtle helmet. And you can also get a special potion. And sometimes your villagers will trade scute for emeralds. So there's 3 different reasons you may want it. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe. And we'll be seeing you soon. Have a great day. Bye for now.